Hello everyone, thanks for taking some time out of your day to visit my channel. Now, we're going to watch a video today that I've been dying to watch ever since it was released, but I've been waiting for a good time to do this reaction. So, wow, this is a big deal. Linkin Park are back. First of all, let's say rest in peace, Chester Bennington. What a legend. I feel like I'm appreciating him more and more in recent times, sadly, after he's passed that, realizing how amazing he was, like his vocals, his technique and everything. So obviously, huge shoes to fill, and obviously it was big news when they announced that Emily Armstrong was going to be the new front singer of Linkin Park. Now, obviously, how do you replace Chester? You don't. So apparently Mike Shinoda himself said that she's not supposed to be a replacement. I guess this is like a new chapter. So I'm gonna approach this as objectively as possible. I've seen some comments and I know people are very passionate and have a lot of feelings about all of this, but I've not heard her sing yet at all, so I'm really fascinated to see the kind of new approach they're taking. So this is going to be cool. I'm really excited. Let's get into it. Linkin Park, Two-Faced.
Say I'm not, but I'm in it over my head. That's when I figured out where it led, beginning to realize that you put me over the edge. The truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair, the dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle, too late, counting to zero.
All right, wow. Okay, so I mean, what I'm liking so far, the production sounds really great. The guitar it's a very classic Linkin Park kind of riff, and it's very bright, not as sort of thick, sort of wet distortion, wall of sound kind of production approach that they've taken before. It's a bit brighter and like tangier, I guess. Is that even a way of describing it? Tangy, do you know what I mean? In terms of the guitar sound, it's very bright and like very catchy. Works with there's more space in the mix for like the other electronic details and the drums and everything, and there's a consistent rhythm that ties everything that together. Ding 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 ding, like that kind of goes on into the chorus as well. I'm digging the new singer so far. She definitely looks the part. They all look the part in those suits, and I mean, I can't imagine how nerve-wracking it must be. Like, she must have been elated when she got the call for this job, but I can't imagine. And again, I know we're not calling her a replacement, but she's still stepping into some huge shoes. But all credit to her, she is absolutely giving it. Her body language and everything is so loose and expressive. She's really giving it. So like, hats off for that. Anyway, let's keep this going. It's very cool.
Last time you told me it wasn't true, and pointing every finger at things that you didn't do. So that's why I kept missing the clues and never realized that the one that did it was you. The truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair, the dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle, too late, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle.
Oh man, I kind of feel like I'm a kid again with a new Linkin Park coming out. It's been so long. What's great about Linkin Park is the dynamics as well, and the fact that there's, you know, they're a bigger band, there's a lot going on, and there's just I don't know, there's more to keep the journey interesting. Mike is such a great rapper. I loved his Fort Minor hip hop project. I think he's great. His flow is great. His lyrics always hit home, and it's just very clear. I really get into it. A lot of hip hop or rappers I kind of tune out, but something about Mike I really enjoy. And yeah, you get into the verse, and then it cuts back to the chorus, and you've got a whole new singer and a whole new style almost, even though it's still kind of tied together nicely with the same rhythm. So it's just very fun to listen to. The lyrics are very kind of aggressive. Like, I wonder who they're referring to. Who's Two-Faced exactly? I'm going to come back to that a bit later on. But yeah, this is very fun. Again, it's a lot of dynamics, a lot of range already in just the one song. So yeah, this is great. Let's keep going. Whoa. This is classic Linkin Park. I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Oh mate, that really reminds me of One Step Closer. That kind of breakdown, like I think I said it out loud. This is quintessential Linkin Park. That little breakdown with the riff, and just brings it down for a second. You hear the whispering, and then it all explodes. And she's got a great scream. Fair play. I've been trying to learn distorted vocals a bit recently, and it is hard. I'm not. Because of the production and everything, I can't quite put my finger on whether she's doing a false chord scream or a fry scream. I have a feeling it's false chord, which is where you kind of sing from the diaphragm, and it has a lot of body to it, and that definitely reflects in the sound. It's like a really big, powerful scream that really makes you tingle with goosebumps. And fair play, great singer. I really like her style, but it's also melodic. And again, sorry to keep making comparisons, but Chester was famous for that, being melodic while still... I think Chester often lent into the fry a bit more. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But still, you've got a nice blend of melody and the distorted vocals together that really hits home without deviating too far from the rest of the song. So, hats off to all of them. The songwriting is excellent here. Let's take it back a bit. I really like that little section and the scratching as well. Again, quintessential Linkin Park. Oh man, I feel like a teenager again. Ooh. I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Two-faced, caught in the middle. Caught in the middle. Too late, counting a zero. Counting a zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle. 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 Two-faced.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is. We're on the same page right now.
Ooh, we're on the same page right now. What does that mean? Or is there no meaning to that? Sweet. Wow, okay, finally listened to it. I feel like I've been waiting a while for that. That was great. Yes, again, sort of sticking to their roots a little bit. I mean, you couldn't go too crazy with this. They must have been nervous releasing this. It's such a big step. And again, I'm just gonna try and put any subjective feelings aside and just talk about it subjectively. And yeah, I enjoyed that very much. Again, classic Linkin Park. It made me feel like a teenager again. That chorus is simple and catchy. That is just a hit. This is probably the right kind of song for them to do. Now, I think they have a whole album out, so I'm excited to listen to the rest of that and see what kind of style or approach they've taken. But fair play, I enjoyed that a lot. That was heavy. I really like the singer. She's got a great attitude. She was wild at the end. And I love seeing that. I love seeing like unhinged performers who just don't give a shit and they're in it. And like whether it's on stage or in a music video, you can feel it. And I get that feeling from it. It feels genuine and it feels passionate, and she's got a great voice. So fair play to her. You gotta have serious guts to do this and step into this role. So, and all power to them, I say. And you know, we need more Linkin Park in the world. So yeah, that was great. Anyway, I said I was going to look into the lyrics and the meaning a bit more. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, so I'm looking at these lyrics. I'm not 100% sure if this is based on something specific that's happened to the band. If so, please let me know. But it could be one of these things where they sort of leave it open to interpretation. And I think Linkin Park is so good at making music that resonates with a lot of people. And at the end of the day, you make your own meaning with music. And I think, especially growing up, I feel like Linkin Park got me through some tough times. It felt like they understood me in that moment. and yeah, I mean, it's like we've all come across two-faced people, right? I mean, lyrics like "Last time I was hanging by a thread." So I don't know, have they been wronged? Maybe it's referring to like if you're wronged by someone multiple times, you've been lied to someone multiple times, and maybe you're finally giving up and snapping, which would explain the aggression and sort of wild animosity in that song. So it probably was inspired by something true, I don't know what, but I think we can all relate with it. And again, Linkin Park are great at just making these kind of anthems that we all feel and make you feel something, and it really just adds to the whole experience of it. So yeah, right on, that was cool. Linkin Park are back. That was Two-Face. I enjoyed that very much. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. And as always, let me know if you want to check anything out. Maybe I should listen to more from the new album. Let me know in the comments. And if you want to like and subscribe to the video and all that stuff, it helps me massively. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you next time.